Jack Smith, the special counsel, has a report on Donald Trump's attempts to overthrow the 2020 election and his mishandling of classified documents. So he did these joint investigations and he's produced this report. Now, it's not public yet, though some people have seen it. And I can really only speak for myself, but I would certainly like to see it. Maybe you're curious, but there are people working to make sure that your curiosity is never satisfied. And that includes Donald Trump and his legal team, who've requested that Merrick Garland, the head of the DOJ, block the release of this report by the special counsel. Now, they are not satisfied with the fact that there's not gonna be any consequences for any of the illegal acts that he committed in plain sight. He's not going to jail, he's not being blocked from being president or whatever. He just doesn't want you to know what he actually did. And we were just gonna discuss this about how he wanted to block the evidence from being made public, but spoiler alert, news happens fast, and at least for now, it has actually been blocked. Now, not by Merrick Garland. He will bend over for this and do the bidding of Donald Trump in that way soon enough. Bend over backwards to give Donald Trump what he wants. But for now, no, it's Aileen Cannon has re-entered, and so she just ran down the ramp and put a steel chair to Jack Smith's head and has blocked the special counsel reports from coming out. Now, I don't even know how she can do that. Like, she already killed the classified documents case. That's done, thanks to her. Utterly corrupt act. I'm sure she'll be put on the SCOTUS as a result of it. What does she have to do with any of what the special counsel does off at the DOJ in the last days of the Biden administration? Like, can any judge just be like, no, I don't want people to see that? Now, look, it's a temporary block. And we don't know, maybe soon it will be released. It was supposed to be released potentially on Friday, but this is also providing maybe a reason and a little bit more time for Merrick Garland to be like, well, I don't know. I really don't want to run afoul of Donald Trump and his legal team. And so Jackson, I'm really worried now that we won't even get the goddamn report after all this. What do you make of it?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the direction things are going. I mean, like Trump wins the election, people start dropping cases. Merrick Garland, he could have had a case for January 6th, but he was like, no, I don't want to do this. I mean, just really showing to the power that corruption has had on our government. I mean, it just has. These people are spineless, they're cowards, they want an easy fight. And at the end of the day, what's so frustrating to me about it is, despite the fact that Donald Trump has become president again, he's still a joke. Like, this dude is a joke. He's a chump. And if you stand up to him, he'll back down. That's how it goes. Like when oh, so what? He'll sick his MAGA base on you. All you got to do is not read the comments, and it's non-existent. Stand up to this guy, man. Like, what is he really gonna do? He's never really done anything except, especially like, I can see like if you're a Republican congressman and you're like, oh, I gotta get reelected. But if you're not in a position like that, what difference does it make? He'll get on Truth Social at 3:46 in the morning and be like, so-and-so's a loser, a talentless loser, or whatever it is. And that's as deep as it goes with him. He'd be like 4:50 in the morning. Like, this dude hasn't slept in years, and nothing's, the only thing fueling him is his narcissism and pettiness. And it's like, y'all can't even stand up to this clown. I mean, look, man,
pettiness and Diet Coke.
And yes, narcissism, pettiness, and Diet Coke. We got to get a shirt made that says that with Trump's bust on it.
One of those old ones with the little and mark at the end. Yeah. By the way, I don't think I've ever heard your Trump before. That was actually pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
And I think you're almost certainly right. Like, just stand up and it'll back down. He could also dispatch Kash Patel and they can start locking up judges.
Oh yeah, Now, that's true.
Now that hasn't happened yet. So have a spine and stand up to him, but we're entering into a new phase of America that could start happening any day.
And look at the consequences of not standing up to people. Like now this guy who's inherently a loser has all this influence and power. And I'm glad you brought up Kash Patel, because he could get confirmed.
Yeah,
so
100%.
Now this is where we're at.
When you click the join button and become a tier 2 member, you get access to all of our weekly top 10 lists. What are you waiting for?